students, today we are going to learn once again remaining lesson of history Maharashtra before Shivaji. Come on the page number 1 on the third paragraph. Keep your finger on the line and read with me each line. Shivaji Maharaj established Swaraj in Maharashtra. Shivaji Maharaj founded new Raj, Swaraj in Maharashtra. Where? In Maharashtra. Underline this line. Swaraj means what? Swaraj means self-government. Our own rule. Shivaji Maharaj formed his own rule for his Swaraj and it is called Hindavi Swaraj. Shivaji Maharaj established Hindavi Swaraj in Maharashtra. स्वतःचे रूल्स असलेले स्वराज्य शिवाजी महाराजांनी महाराष्ट्रामध्ये स्थापन केले. For about 400 years before Shivaji Maharaj, before the birth of Shivaji Maharaj, nearby 400 years ago, Maharashtra was not free. Means Maharashtra was under the control of others, under the control of sultans, under the control of emperor. A large portion of it was under the rule of Nizam Shah of Ahmednagar and the Adil Shah of Bijapur. A large portion of our Maharashtra was under the control of Nizam Shah of Ahmednagar. And another person, who was this? Adil Shah of Bijapur. Nizam Shah of Ahmednagar and Adil Shah of Bijapur. See, these two sultans had divided Maharashtra among themselves. These two sultans divided our Maharashtra among themselves. And they were not liberal in their outlook. They were not generous about others. Their opinion, their thoughts were not generous about others. उदारमतवादी नव्हते, उदार मनाचे नव्हते. They were not thinking about their subjects. They were not thinking about the happiness of subjects. Instead of that, they oppressed the people over whom they ruled. Instead of welfare, instead of thinking the welfare of subjects, they used their power for oppressing their people who were under the control of them. They used their power, they used their rights for keeping down to the people, for troubling them, for harassing them. स्वतःचे असलेल्या अधिकाराचा हे आदिलशाह आणि निजामशाह हे दोघेही जनतेला त्रास देण्यासाठी उपयोग करायचे. जनतेच्या कल्याण करण्याऐवजी जनतेला त्रास द्यायचे. They were also sworn enemies of each other. Sworn enemies of each other. They always hated to each other. तिरस्कार, तीव्र, खूप प्रचंड प्रमाणामध्ये एकमेकांचा त्यांना तिरस्कार वाटत होता. Hated with each other. And that is why they constantly fought against each other. Constantly fought against each other. And when they wanted to fight with each other, they used the soldiers. Whose soldiers? Of our Maharashtra. And because of that, as a result, the people suffered and were harassed. And because of the constant fighting of Adil Shah and Nizam Shah, people suffered very much. People harassed because of these two sultans. Why? Because these two sultans had divided among themselves our Maharashtra. People could not get enough food also to eat. In those days, people could not get enough food also for eating. Nor could they celebrate their festivals. They could not celebrate their festivals openly. They could not worship their gods openly. And they were not sure of safety even in their own homes. They were not feeling safety in their own homes also. स्वतःच्या घरामध्ये सुद्धा त्यांना सुरक्षित वाटत नव्हतं. जनतेला इतकी जनता या आदिलशाह आणि निजामशाह यांना त्रासलेली होती. 2 वेळेस पोटभर अन्न सुद्धा जनतेला मिळत नव्हतं. हे जनता मोकळेपणाने त्यांचे सण साजरे करू शकत नव्हती. देवाची पूजा सुद्धा करण्यासाठी यांना परमिशन नव्हती. लाईक दॅट Adil Shah and Nizam Shah harassed the people, troubled the people, and there was injustice everywhere, lack of justice. Fair treatment was not there. Just treatment was not there. In Maharashtra, there were many watandars. First Adil Shah, then Nizam Shah, and also there were some watandars. Who were they? See, watandars like Deshmukhs and Deshpandes who owned jagirs. Do you know the meaning of jagir? Jagir means one part of land. Jagir means one part of land which is awarded to anyone by Sultan because of the great deeds of that person. Land म्हणजे जमिनीचा एखादा तुकडा, जमिनीचा एखादा भाग की जो खूप छान कामगिरी केल्यामुळे, उत्कृष्ट कामगिरी केल्यामुळे एखाद्या व्यक्तीला सुलतानाकडून बक्षीस म्हणून दिलेली जागा. It means jagir. And who got like that jagir, that person is called jagirdar, otherwise watandar. त्यांना जागीरदार किंवा वतनदार म्हटलं जायचं. And like this watandar in our Maharashtra, Deshmukhs and Deshpandes were there who owned jagirs from the Nizam Shah and Adil Shah also because of their good work. And they loved only their jagirs and not their country. Deshmukhs, like Deshmukh and Deshpandes, watandars, loved their own jagirs. They were not thinking about their country. They constant fight among them and brought great misery to the people. आदिल शहा, निजाम शाह आणि त्यांच्यामध्ये आणखीन हे वतनदार, या सर्वांमुळे काय झालेली होती, जनता खूप त्रासलेली होती. ग्रेट मिजरी, मेंटली पेन and physically pain also there. And there was misrule everywhere. Everywhere the unfair treatment was there. And where people were very unhappy. People were very unhappy. They were not feeling safety in their own houses also. They could not celebrate festivals. They could not worship their gods also. They could not get enough food to eat. And they were harassed because of the Adil Shah and Nizam Shah, and also the constant fighting of watandars. To protect the watandars were fighting constantly with each other for protecting their own jagirs. Understood?